Welcome back to Suns Valley Podcast, everybody. Current state of the Phoenix Suns, Sundo. They are 10 games above 500, 27 and 17, already eclipsing the number of wins that some people had marked for their total this year. Couldn't be me. They've won 12 of their last 16 games, 12 and 4 in that span. And finally, the long second wait is over to get Jalen Green into the lineup. And in this 116-110 win versus Philadelphia, you finally got to see the Phoenix Suns, really for the most part, at full strength. I think Jamari Bouye, with maybe a lingering concussion, still isn't around. Other than that, everyone was there, and it felt different to me. It felt like there was just so many options to shoot, and then Goodwin comes in, and he's forcing you to give him minutes with his insane play. Only 12 points in 20 minutes, though, Sundo, for Jalen Green, but I think he showed flashes. Do you feel any different now about this Suns team after his second or third debut?
Do I feel any different? No, I don't. I don't feel different. This is exactly what I expected when Jalen Green came back. So I don't know. I don't feel any different, from the expectations that I had at the beginning of the season, and you mentioned already that we are 26 and 17. We are 6 wins away from what everybody thought we would win. And that's pretty nuts. And, I expected us to be in the play-in, maybe 6 seed. Like I said that, and we're right there. And I expected Jalen Green to be a big part of that. The only difference is he wasn't a big part of that so far this season. He's been hurt, and now he's finally back. And it doesn't change too much, honestly. What it does change is the fact that I am more confident that we will continue to win more games because, as you mentioned, this team now feels more complete. I think complete would be the word that I would use, more complete with Jalen Green back. Even with 20 minutes, it felt really good to see him on the court. You saw the flashes. You saw the step backs. Though a lot of them didn't drop. You saw the 3-point range. You saw the pretty shot. You saw the aggressiveness, the attacking the basket, all of that. You saw exactly what was advertised with Jalen Green. You saw how he spread the floor. He made it to where Booker could be open more. He made it to where Grayson would be open more, Gillespie, the entire team around him. So you got to see what this team could look like at full strength. So it doesn't change my expectations. I still have us being right there in the play-in, maybe 6th seed, but maybe, I guess you could say, pushing for the 5th seed. I don't see us hitting the 4th seed, but 5th seed would be pretty cool. And I mean, with Jalen Green back, maybe we go for that. The Lakers are reeling a little bit, and maybe we can catch up to the 5th seed and all that stuff. But it doesn't really change expectations for me, honestly. But it does make me more confident in those expectations.
It's just so interesting, man. I feel like we've passed each other like ships in the night because I am totally turned up about this. Now, this performance wasn't as good as what you expect to get from him, but you were the one preseason that tried to calm me down and say, look, we're going to be better than people think. Don't listen to the media. You told me don't listen to Bill Simmons, and I was just pumping the brakes on the optimism, trying to be cautious. But like you said, man, everything we've done without Jalen Green. And everything we've done is much more than I thought we could do. So knowing that that's the baseline team I have without Jalen Green, and now I'm adding in Jalen Green to that, I can't really control my optimism at all anymore. I've told you, I think that with his ability to get to the rim, his added gravity that can help pull double teams away from Booker and the other shooters, it's like a force multiplier. It doesn't just help in one thing. It helps across several different small problems. And we didn't really need that much help, Sundo. I know that sounds like a crazy, almost arrogant thing to say, because we have lost some games to some teams we shouldn't have, and we can't beat the Rockets, it seems, and we can't beat the Nuggets. But those are things that I think we'll get over too. But adding his particular skill set to what we already shouldn't have but do. Obviously, OKC should be safe from us, and it seems like the Rockets are too. But dude, you see where I'm going with this? Like, what I'm saying is there's not a ton of teams that I'm scared of anymore, and I think most teams probably are starting to respect us enough that they don't want to face us. Is that too far to say?
It's totally crazy to see you coming to my side that I said in the preseason, where you're like, man, I don't see a lot of teams other than OKC, the Nuggets, and the Rockets, and these teams, the Spurs. Like, I don't see other teams that I'm afraid of. And that's exactly what I said in the preseason. And you thought I was crazy. To your point, bro, I think if we have Jalen Green that Rockets game, we win that game. And I don't think you have to say that I'm afraid of the Rockets anymore. I think if we had Jalen Green in a bunch of these Nuggets games, we probably win those games too, honestly, because that's just another player they have to worry about. And that's another, what you expect to be 15 to 20 points per game. I think that's more than enough, right? I think he affects the game that much where you at least are more competitive in those games and win, and maybe even win those. For sure in the Rockets game, you only lost because of a KD buzzer beater. So to your point, like, yeah, maybe that does make us more competitive in these games. So yeah, there is reason to be very excited about Jalen Green. And I'm just happy that you finally caught up with me. Like, we are competing at the 5th seed, and we will be competitive. I don't expect us to make it very far. First round exit, maybe we make it to the Western semis, but I mean, that's where I'm at with this team. I think that is the ceiling. Could we maybe have some setbacks and be in the play-in? Sure. Yeah, sure. I think ceiling is 6th, 5th seed, be competitive.
Given all the things we've talked about, I feel like this is almost like a second start to the season for the Suns. I feel like we were given a head start in the race because we were already 9 games above 500. And now we get to start the season kind of fresh with like our full strength team. I think the 4 seed is within reach. Suns might need some help from some other teams falling apart a little bit for whatever reason here or there. But I think that home court advantage in the playoffs is a reality now with Jalen Green. Tell us what you guys think in the comments. And let us know if you guys think the Suns are going to need to make any moves or if they could just be done with what they have now.